Hello everyone, how is everything going on? Oof, it's too hot, right? I know. And that's why you need some drink. Chilled and tasty. Beer? No. Alcoholic? No. Fermented drink? Yes. Do you love Mexican food? Everything is so hot. I like little bit spicy. I mean, without spice, what's in a life, right? I love Mexican food and the Mexican drink. But then, I am always looking for which is very simple, easy to make. Today I'm going to show you how to make. Is it nice? Looking nice, right? Trust me, it's really awesome. Today I'm going to show you how to make tepache, a Mexican drink made from pineapple and little bit of spices. Let me show you how to make tepache, this bad boy. Let's go. So basically it's a fermented drink made from pineapple. So you don't need lots of ingredients. You only need pineapple, cinnamon, ginger. Ginger is considered very active for fermentation. It has lots of yeast or bacteria on the skin, so you don't peel the ginger skin. And even for the pineapple also, if you are using organic pineapple, you don't need to peel off the skin. Neither you have to rub, you can just wash under water. But since this is not organic, I just rub the skin with a brush. For the fermentation, you don't need any external body like kombucha where you need the SCOBY. Here you will just use the natural ingredients and it will help the fermentation automatically. Because this pineapple has lots of yeast and bacteria on the skin, this ginger also has ginger bug which help the fermentation to process very fast. And then for the yeast and bacteria, we are going to add the sugar so that the yeast and bacteria will not be starving. This whole process will take few days only because in Singapore it's quite hot and in hot weather the fermentation goes very fast. Cut the bottom side. And this side as well. So this pineapple is almost 1 kilo and I'm going to use around 750 grams. I'll cut in middle. We'll take out this portion. When you are choosing pineapple for tepache, make sure the pineapple is not very ripe or very young, so that when you are doing fermentation, it will not process very fast. And now I'm going to cut it in small pieces. So this is around 750 grams. I'm going to add around 750 grams ginger. I'll just smash a little bit. Some cinnamon. maybe around 50 grams you can use. I'm using this red chilli. I have taken out the seeds. I'm just adding for a little bit spiciness. But this chili is very hot. I think I will just use the half. Some cloves. And now I'm going to add the sugar. We have to add around 10 to 15% sugar. Yeah, the pineapple is already very sweet, and when you add the sugar, this will be perfect for the yeast and bacteria to have a feast. I'm just adding a little bit water here, and now I will just smash a little bit. If you want, you can just add maybe half spoon of sea salt for the unique taste. A little bit of smashing will help the fermentation. So I'm going to add inside. You can use airtight container. I will just make sure there is no space for oxygen to go in. You can use this kind of jar or the mason jar. You can use the equal amount of water. So the pineapple is 750 grams I am using, and you can use 750 ml water. Leave some head space here and make sure everything is under the liquid. Alright, so it's done. I will just give it a good shake. You can already see some of the foams or the fizziness on top, and I'm just going to put on top this kitchen towel. That's it. Very simple, right? Six days over, and I'm going to open my tepache. Let me press a little bit. And you can see some of the carbonation. Many people use only the peels of the pineapples, but I don't like my drinks very watery or the taste very sour. So I like to use the whole pineapple. You can see the ginger is still looking quite fresh. Okay, so now I'm going to strain. You can see the fizziness, the bubbles there because of the carbonation. The yeast and bacteria consume the sugar from and now I'm going to pour here. I'm keeping little bit chilies and the cloves inside so that the flavor will be still intact, because I'm going to put these bottles inside the fridge. So my tepache is ready. You can mix with beer, you can mix with cocktail, mocktail, or you can just drink as it is. It's nice when you drink chilled. I'm going to put it in fridge now. And whenever I feel to drink, I'll just take out from the fridge. You can keep in fridge for 1 to 2 weeks. The fermentation and the carbonation will be very slow. But when you take out, the fermentation will start again. You can do second fermentation with this tepache. You can mix with other fruits or herbs, or you can also mix with kombucha and then ferment for another 1 or 2 days. Cheers!